Hello, hi YouTube. I just have cleared my pathway for the snow. It's gonna be snowing all night long. And see how beautiful the snow is. But I have to shovel so much of snow. I just did, but I know it will be piled up again by tomorrow morning. My wife is back home from grocery store, so I have to help her take groceries inside. Life in Canada is not easy at all. Okay, and have a look. This is snowy Christmas. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Snowy all around. Specifically, look at that lamppost. It doesn't give you a Harry Potter look of that spooky movie or something. I love it. Just the part of shoveling snow is something that I didn't like. Wishing you all a very happy Christmas and a very, very happy New Year. Stay safe and love your loved ones. Peace. Namaste. Welcome back to Tantra tutorial. I'm sorry for this bit of a gap. Actually, I'm a full-time psychic astrologer and a healer, spellcaster, as well as I have my own family. And right now we are having winter breaks in school, and that's why my kids are at home. And she isn't well. I'm also not very well, so you can feel the tone is different. I have a bit of a sore throat. Excuse me. So that's the reason why I do not upload very frequently, but I do. That's at least something. And today I'm going to share some answers about the various queries that I'm getting since the past upload. I am getting so many requests for asking me to become somebody's guru. Somebody want me to accept them as a part of a secretive occult society that I have. But I do not have any such society. And someone who asked me like how to find the guru. So I'm gonna discuss today all the answers to all these questions. Okay, and I want to also disclose that at 1 million subs, if and when my channel will reach this target, I will share the Guru Mantra of my guide Baba Birfanath Ji that I used while I started out, okay, for his worship. Okay, now talking about Tantra, will you be my guru? Guys, first of all, I am not great enough to start accepting shishyas or pupils right now, because it's a big responsibility. And I'm a responsible person. Once I promise something, I would rather complete that promise instead of just, turning my back around, right? So I do not want to take the responsibility of that big authority and that big of a responsibility. Okay. Other thing is, the Diksha Guru is different than the Siksha Guru. Shiksha Guru can be anybody from whom you can get the knowledge. Okay. So a person can have only one Diksha Guru, but he can have many Shiksha Gurus, right? So consider me as one of your Shiksha Gurus and start following what I did and what I'm sharing through the YouTube channel, right? And hence, I am in a way your Guru. Okay. If you give that respect and uh, okay, sorry about that. Whenever we make anything sweet at our home, the first ritual is to offer it to my guide Baba Birfanaji before having or consuming it to us for our family. So we made prasad today. Some people call it kada prasad, deg or whatsoever, halwa, right? And yeah, my wife was here to offer it to Babaji. Okay, anyways, getting back to the topic. Um, yeah. So if you are already following what I'm sharing on the YouTube channel, I'm already a Shiksha Guru and I'm going to share my knowledge. If you have confusion, feel free to comment in the comment section under the videos and I will try to answer to the best of my knowledge. Okay. So and also if you have that respect for me, like yeah, that utmost respect that a guru deserves, maybe in the future I will start taking some of you as my pupils, but not right now. Maybe down the lane of many years when my guide tells me to start doing that. I will. But I hereby promise you, by authority or by permission given to me by my guide Baba Birfanaji, that I will share the Guru mantra that I started using for his worship as and when we reach 1 million subscribers. Okay, and those who will prove to be the righteous uh, disciples of Nath Panth or Baba Birfanaji, I'll test them, and those who have been guided by Babaji to be accepted as my pupil, I will disclose more secretive ways of worshipping him and how to attain his pawn and how to achieve further powers of Nath yogis. Okay, so that's a promise. Now, talking about another question that I received, how to find a right guru for you. Um, I never believed in going into the shivers of many big and famous gurus in India when I was in India. I have actually lived in India until I was 30 years of age or 31. I moved to Canada in 2011. So before that, I lived in India and I have attended many shivers and I have never been able to connect to any of the gurus over there. Simply, I do not feel like it is us who have to find a guru for ourselves. I feel like a spiritual guru will find us when we are ready. Okay, so that's what I did. So, okay, you are highly likely to end up accepting a guru that later on you will find that you are not actually going to achieve what you wanted to from him or her, and then you are stuck with only one diksha guru. If you have that problem of faith later on for the guru that you have already made, then you're gonna be in a big trouble, right? Because you can't, first of all, you have to test your guru before you accept somebody as your guru, right? And once you accept that person as a guru, then you cannot doubt him. Otherwise, there will be no effect of the mantras or any other secretive sadhanas that you will get from that guru of yours if you have distrust, lack of respect, or anything. So, I never went ahead and took a diksha from any so called shivers or any other gurus in India who create big pandals and invite many thousands of people in different cities, go around and then distribute dikshas and guru mantras for some money and stuff, right? I have never believed in that. The only thing I did when I never had the guru was whenever I have to start a mantra sadhana, I would go to a Shiva temple near me. I'll write down the mantra on a white blank paper and I'll put it in front of me. After offering Panchopachar Pujan, some kachi lassi, mixture of raw milk and water to the Shivalingam, Deepak, Dhoop, Naivedya. Naivedya can be any kind of mishthan, any kind of sweets, Indian sweets, not the sweets which has eggs, not the Western kind of sweets which have eggs. Sorry about that. And you can also offer Ritufala, which is any fruit, seasonal fruit, and you can also offer Bilv Patra, which is very favorite of Lord Shiva. After that, sit in front of that facing Ishan Kon, such that you also face Shivalingam. So mostly there is a small room around the Shivalingam and you can sit any side and sit in a way that you face northeast direction and the Shivalingam is in front of you as well. And then put that blank piece of paper right close to the Shivalingam under the bottom or somewhere where you can read it as well. And then ask Lord Shiva to become your guru and give that mantra to you. Okay, so after doing that, sit there and chant at least one rosary of that mantra, right? Excuse me. And this will do the basic jagran of that mantra for you. The powers of that mantra will rise and unlock for you, and then you can start the siddhi. Okay, so all those people, as long as you do not have a guru, okay, you can use this way to start mantra japas. And when you are ready enough, when you are deserving enough, when the time is right, then your righteous guru, who is very capable and can lead you to the place where you want to be in your life, he will come himself in your life and accept you as his shishya or pupil or a student, whatsoever you call it. It happened with me, it will happen with you. All you need to do is trust. All you need to do is have faith. All you need to do is have big patience, okay? And never stop trying. It will happen. Until then, keep getting the information from this channel. do this way to get the jagran of the mantras by Lord Shiva accepted as your guru, and then wait for when the time is right and the guru will come to you when you are ready enough, right? Okay, I hope that answered these two questions. So I'm already your Shiksha Guru, and I'm going to share my Guru Mantra at 1 million subs. Until then, you can do the Mantra Jagran and take the mantra from Lord Shiva. Okay. Also, when I say the mantra on this channel, I'm verbally saying it. I'm not just giving it in writing. That's a different thing. When the Guru gives mantra to the Shishya, they usually do it by saying it into their ears, right? They do not give them in writing. Okay, and the shishya then have to immediately start chanting it for some time until he or she memorize it. Okay, that's the actual way of transferring mantras from guru to shishya students, right? So I'm here on YouTube pronouncing it for you, saying it in my own words through my own voice, so you are also getting some energy from me in that mantra, and it will only be transferred on to you if you have respect and faith in me. If you have doubts, then you would not get any benefit out of it. Okay, now all these questions about guru and how to find the right guru have been answered. This is my own belief. There may be people who are into the business of doing this camps and stuff and offering dikshas for some money, and they advertise themselves and their guru. They may be against these kind of beliefs of mine, but what I'm saying is mentioned in the ancient texts, so it's not my own belief. Okay, and if somebody have to be annoyed, I can't stop it. I can't stop anybody from being annoyed. So this is my way, this is my belief. If you want to follow it, okay, you're welcome. If you can't, if you do not want to, then also respect and love to all the faiths, okay, all the belief system around the globe. That's my basic motto. I have never hated any religion, any belief, any faith. Okay, I have respect for all of them, all of them. I respect yours, you respect mine. That's all I want. Now, and other question that I am all getting almost a lot is Tantra, Guruji, whatsoever they call me, and they ask for some yantras, pran pratishtha yantras from me. I know that's another big business out there in India. They sell pran pratisthit yantras. They are specific yantras which have been energized by their deity mantras by specific pandits, and they produce it in thousands of number. And I really doubt, like, actually, if somebody is doing that, there is a way of doing pran pratishtha of yantras. There is a way. It's mentioned in ancient texts. I'm not against it, but I'm against trying to buy the yantras from anywhere. If you actually are if you are actually interested into doing the pran pratishtha of the yantras, then try to find the way and do it yourself instead of buying it online or buying it from a store around you. Okay, you can just buy the if you want it on from made on a metal, like usually it is propagated that on a metal it is better, on a silver it is much better, on gold it is even better, right? I have read it, right? But for me, I have never used any yantra at all. And if you have to, then make it yourself, right? And the yantras got siddh and pran pratisthit, to what I have read and understood that they do get siddh to you after practice of you making the yantras by your own hands, by a specific kind of kalam or a specific kind of pen, which is made of a specific kind of wood which is related to that particular specific kind of deity or mantra or yantra, and then using a specific kind of ink which is mentioned for that particular yantra. And when you make it on a specific kind of paper, which can be a tamrapatra, which can be a bilvapatra, which can be banana leaf. It could be different for any different kind of yantra that you are trying to go get siddhi of or pran pratishtha of. And once you can make that kind of yantra for a set number of times, then the final yantra that you will make, it will be pran pratisthit energized siddh for you. That's the actual way of making the yantras, and that's how you should do it. And then once you have made that final yantra, you do invoke the deity in that by using the mantra of that deity and offering the puja to that yantra, and then framing it so that it is preserved for life. Okay, and then every day you have to offer at least jyot and the dhoop to that yantra. Otherwise, instead of getting some positive energies from that yantra, you will start getting negative energies from it. If you do not want to do that, then you have to do the jal pravah, or you have to offer that yantra into the flowing river where all your efforts go down the lane. The yantra is gone. Then why you are going to get into that complexity if it is not going to stay with you? Oh yeah, there is certain particular organization which sells yantras and puja samagri, specific rosaries even, and trust me, I even went ahead and bought it once in my life, and it was for a particular Ashtayakshini sadhana for. And I was amazed, like how simple is the sadhana, how minimum is the japa, how easier they have said it will be achieved, and it was only for about 11 days that I have to do it, and was a very tiny little amount of japa. Or but on the specific sold items of puja from that particular sansthan, that particular organization, I actually bought it, and they have also written, once you have done the sadhana, once you have completed the ritual, then throw it all the puja samagri into the flowing water. And I did it. I did that even. Then I didn't get any power of siddhi from that. I even spend money. I even use the pran pratishtha yantras, rosaries, and even some kind of gemstones. Didn't work for me. What worked for me was without any kind of yantras, was without any kind of puja samagris or rosaries which I have bought from these specific organizations. I have not even made any yantra on my own self. And one more thing, somebody is asking me about some mudras of Apsara sadhana. I have read about the mudras, but I have never used it. Still, I'm getting the siddhis of the mantras. Why? Why is it so that I'm getting the siddhi of the mantras without paying these people anything, without making any yantras, without the use of the mudras? The simple reason is it all works by your brain. It's not worked by the physical things around you. It's not depending upon the specific physical items around you. It's not. If you have faith, if you have devotion, that's all it needs. That all it takes. Okay, you need not have to make it very complicated. You need not. At least in Kali Yuga, you need not have to. In Kali Yuga, it is said that only Kirtan, only the Simran of, or the chants of the name of Lord will be enough for achieving moksha. Okay, you need not have to complicate your worships or sadhanas or mantra rituals so much so that you can't even do it. Okay, I never did it. I have shared you the ways of worship that I used and I got success in it. Okay, and I even told you up to what degree or up to what extent I got success in it, so that you are not getting the dreams around you that these books are selling, that okay, this devata will come in front of you. Because for me, I never have been able to see a devata in my life in with my open eyes, in my complete senses. Yes, I have been able to see them through my meditation. I have been able to see as a bimb, as a translucent image in the air. I have been able to see them in the dream. Okay, I have been, but I have never been able to see them like I'm seeing other people around in my life, right? Not the pratyaksha sakshatkar of any devata. I'm not saying that it's not achievable, but I'm saying that I'm telling you honestly what I have achieved, how I achieved. It is up to you if you want to follow or not. If you don't want to, if you want to make it more complicated, if you want to do the mudras, if you want to buy the puja items online, if you want to go ahead and get the pran pratishtha yantras and the specific gemstones and the specific pictures sold online or by any physical stores in India or anywhere in the countries or all around the globe, you are free to do that. But sorry, I do not sell any of these items. Okay, I do not make any of these yantras to sell. I believe yantras work, but I have also told you how they work, and you should do it yourself. Mudras may be effective, but I never used it. Okay, there are many different mudras I have read about. Okay, so but I never used them. What I have noticed, and even told by my grandfather, I have understood it all works by your mindset, your faith. I'll share a story that has been told by my grandfather to me. I hope that helps you understand how the mantras work. Okay. So there was a farmer in times, in ancient times, I would say, when there was no electricity around, in a village in India, and he was watering his land by the old irrigation system. There used to be bowls tied to a specific kind of wooden frame, and they revolve around the valve. And in the well, there is a chain of small cups. These cups will go into the well and take out water, and then pour it onto the drain, which goes to the irrigation system, or whatsoever you call it, right? So that's in Punjabi it is also called Khudiya Tinda, right? So that's kind of a thing he was sitting on, and he was now going to have lunch that his wife have given to him in the morning. And at the moment he was about to have his lunch, two saints came to him and asked him for some food to eat, right? It's a common common it was a common affair of saints in the ancient times, and they would just go and take the bhiksha, right? And they wouldn't do any work, they would just worship God, right? Which is very much respectable, and I do respect them who have left the whole grahastha, who have left the world and just became the hermits. They have to fill their tummies somehow, and it is our duty to help them out if we can, to the best we can. Okay, though. So then the farmer, he said, "Yes, please accept what I have." And he had only some rotis, some chapatis, some Indian bread, and onions, some achar, some pickle, and he offered it to them. They were very pleased. The saints were very pleased, and they wanted to help the farmer. But the farmers used to be uneducated, they weren't very well aware of Sanskrit, and they couldn't recite those complicated mantras. And then the saints discuss, like, if we will tell him any mantra which is complex or of Sanskrit, he won't be able to remember it, and it will be of no use to him. Then these saints, who actually know how the science of mantra works, they told him that we are going to give you a mantra, and your duty is to chant it as much as you can. And in ancient times, people used to have utmost respect for these saints, and those saints were also very genuine. They weren't like fraud saints like these days. And I'm very much clearly saying that because we have seen so many stories around, specifically in India. There are so many scams, and there were so many fraud saints around, right? And people have been victim of such frauds and scams already. But in the ancient times, there was no such things. Saints were real saints, and the people used to have utmost respect for them. And the farmer considered it as a agya that he have to follow. He have to do this because Mahatman have told him to do so, right? So beautiful. I really like to share this particular story with you guys. So what this mantra was, the sound created by the movement of that small cups of chain, that chain of cups which goes from the well and take out water and pour into the irrigation system of that farmer, it created a sound of ragaddu, ragaddu, ragaddu. Like, it was a friction which is created, and there was a sound created which was very similar to ragaddu, 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 something like that. And they told him that this is the name of Devata, and he has four arms. He always lie on a big snake, and there is a very beautiful goddess sitting on his feet, who always press his feet. And this goddess is the goddess of all the wealth, and this god is the god of all the worlds. They even didn't even told him what is the name of the actual name of this god, because they knew that he will forget. So they gave him a visualization, and they gave him how this god looked like, and they gave him a different name which was created specifically for this farmer. And they told him what are the qualities of this devata and that devi, right? And he was not aware of who these are. And just because he was ordered to do so by that yogis, he started chanting that particular mantra of Ragadam. and he would do it alongside he will work. He was not even doing it the way I'm telling you to do the sadhana, but he was doing it every day. He was doing it non-stop, and he was doing it without any expectations. So he was doing nishkam bhakti, right? And he was regularly doing it for years, and the time came when this new name of Lord Vishnu actually started to vibrate and become audible in the Vishnu lok. And then the goddess Lakshmi, she got amazed and said, what is this new kind of sound, what is this new kind of name that your devotee has given it to you? And he said he is a devotee of mine, and he have been initiated by two very Siddh saints, and they have created this name for this particular devotee, and it is working for him because of his devotion. And my devotees can call me by any name created by any person or by themselves. So, not a specific mantra, something created by two saints for this farmer worked. And then Goddess Lakshmi said, I want to test this person. And then Lord Vishnu said, let's go. And he changed his form and became a common villager. And he told Lakshmi to um, the grass fields, and do not come in front of him. And not grass fields, that agricultural fields. Okay. And the villager went in front of the farmer who was sitting at that well, and he was chanting the Ragardu mantra. And he called him and asked him, hey, how are you doing? The regular way of greeting or others, like by saying Ram Ram or Namaste. He said it to him, and that farmer called him, hey, how are you? Welcome. Where is your wife hiding? Why don't you invite her over here as well? Oh, Ragardu, please invite your wife as well. I want to meet both of you. So this farmer actually recognized Lord Vishnu in the form of that villager. Not only that, he also was able to tell him that his wife, Goddess Lakshmi, is hiding in the fields. That's the power of devotion. That's the power of belief. And it's not the power of words, it's the power of your belief. So if you do a mantra given by the guru and you do not have faith in it, it wouldn't work. And if you have faith in the mantra and it is not given in any damn ancient text, it will still work for you, right? So all the key to success is faith, bhakti, devotion. All other things doesn't really matter. I'm telling you the very simplest form of easiest way of doing the sankalpit sadhana, so that you can achieve what you want to. But the best form of sadhana is nishkam bhakti, when you do not expect and want anything from God, right? But I wanted a lot many things from God. And I did the Sankalpit sadhana. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm doing the regular worship, which is Nishkam, right? That's me. And I'm not asking you to become what I did. If you actually can relate to my style, what I do used to do, what I believe in, if it makes sense to you, if you're well educated and rational, and you want to believe something which makes sense to you, then go ahead and understand what I'm saying. I'm giving you the rationalization of all the science of mantras. And if it makes sense, and if you want to, then follow my path. You will also achieve the kind of success I achieved. I hope all these answers have given satisfaction to all the queries that I have received under the comments, also into my email section. But please, a kind request, please do not send me emails. If you have queries related to the videos, please post your comments in the comment section of the videos. A point will come when I will stop answering all the queries that I will accept from any other means except from the comment section of the YouTube videos, because some people are not even listening to what I'm requesting again and again. I know you might want to discuss your personal problems with me, and you do not want to discuss that in the comment section. In such a case, you need a reading with me, because I'm a full-time psychic astrologer. And if you are looking for a specific condition which is related to you in your life, or a problem, and you want solution for that, that requires a reading. And then you have to order a live reading with me. Okay, do not expect me to answer all of your queries, all of your related personal answers in emails, because I'm not doing that for free. I'm sharing my knowledge for free, yes, but I have been working as a psychic long before I started this channel, and I'm still doing that. I can be doing that only, right? I have started using that platform because I'm not earning any damn thing from YouTube right now, not at all. But maybe down the lane in 2 years, I will stop working on the partner websites and completely work from the clientage that I'm getting from YouTube. This way, YouTube will get more videos from me, and you guys get a lot of knowledgeable things from me, lot of mantras and sadhanas from me without spending any damn penny. And I will still be earning good amount of money from my professional services, and I can stop working on the partner websites and completely work through the client flow that I will be getting from YouTube or other forms of visitors through my own websites that have been already visiting me. Okay, so do not expect a reading from me in the emails. Yes, you have queries about the sadhanas that I'm sharing on YouTube, then write down your comments under the comments of that related video. I'll be more than happy to answer. I'm here to help. Otherwise, I will not be here. Okay? I hope you respect my work, and I hope you continue to support me and the channel. And if you will be taking this channel to 1 million subs, I promise, I will disclose my Guru mantra. I have been given permission by my Guru to do so, and hence I'll happily disclose my mantra to you. And you can try it too. And if he pleases, maybe you will also become one of my Guru Bhai, or at least long in the run, in many years from now, my own pupils. I'll be happy to take you as my pupils if and when I'm ready and I have been given direction by my guide to do so. Okay, one silly troll have even asked if these hairs are my own hairs or a wig. I wouldn't answer that troll, but for your knowledge, I have banned him from my YouTube channel. If you post anything which is not related to my channel and is annoying or offending, I will completely ban you from the YouTube channel, because it is not a comic or entertainment channel. It is related to my belief system. It is related to religion, and I cannot entertain any such funny or outrageous or such bad comments which distracts our goal and also leads to disrespect to my belief system or directly to me. I hope you understand, and wishing you all around the globe, whosoever is watching, a very, very happy new year and a Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful, joyous time in this festive holiday season with your loved ones. Stay protected, stay safe, keep returning, keep liking, sharing, and subscribing my YouTube channel and videos. If you need any of my help and psychic services, astrological reading, please do not hesitate to go ahead and order it from my store on www.tantrapsychic.com/store. You can donate and support my cause of Tantra tutorial by going onto the Tantra tutorial web page of my website, or you can also support me by using the Amazon recommendation page on my website. Taking your leave, God bless you all. Namaste.